Creek.
All right, Shalom Israel. This is the UPK on the commander in Hana. I'm Officer the Hop, Officer 5000. I'm right here with my man Moses out of Orange County, right? Yeah. And so I want to ask you, you see what's going on with the immigration detention centers, right? You know about that brother that just got killed in Gardena. Yeah. In Gardena, he just got killed, right? So with everything that's going on, what do you think the solution is to the oppression that's going on with the Latinos?
Man, in my eyes, it starts with, of course, the government. We gotta break the cycles. You know, we gotta. It's a gang of history. You know, repeated history, especially with racism in our country, this country. We gotta start somewhere, though. You know, I don't think it's right. I walk down the street, I get harassed just because of the way I look. Right. We gotta change certain things. We gotta take baby steps, but you know, something's always better than nothing. But it's not gonna happen one day. It's gonna take time.
Right.
And policies, the police departments, etc. So there's a lot of things we gotta work on. A lot.
Right. Now
it's from the streets to the government. You know, so.
Now with that being said, right, you're talking about change, right? So we've been voting, we've been marching, we've been protesting. All of this has been going on since the 60s. Yeah. So with that being said, does voting, marching, and protesting change anything?
It will for the most part. I hope and I pray, but at the end of the day, it's about results, you know? But with all this being done, hopefully they can hear our voice. And hopefully one day somebody, especially that's in control, will hear our voice. Whether it's brown, black, white, Asian, it don't matter. So God willing to hear our voices, and they start doing something from the top, you know, so.
Right, and I always say this, like, when it comes to voting, right, like, you know, respects to the people that are speaking, right? Yeah. Respects, they come out here, they do their thing, they're doing it for our people, right? But they mentioned Bernie Sanders. One of them mentioned Bernie Sanders, they mentioned voting, right? Joe Biden. Do you think Joe Biden, right, is he really gonna change anything in our communities? Bernie Sanders, is he really gonna change anything in our communities? His kids don't get thrown inside the immigration detention centers. His kids don't go through police brutality. He doesn't go through the struggle that we go through. Right? You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting pulled over by cops. Right? He doesn't feel our struggle. He doesn't know our struggle. So how is someone like that gonna go in office and change my oppression and your oppression, the things that we go through? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a touchy subject, you know? But like you said, it takes one to know one, like they say. I don't think they got family members that are from the hood or went through some struggles, you know? Right. They need more people like that, I think, around to help. Right. And, you know, give them ideas, new infrastructure. Because I'm speaking for all parties in the government, whether it's Republican or Democrat, liberal, don't matter. We all gotta be on the same page about the inner communities of the ghettos or whatever, the waters, you know what I mean? So.
Right. Now, another question. Black and brown, right? Do you think black and brown should be united?
I do. Why not? I mean, I'm from the hood, and you know, I feel we're brainwashed to know to think a certain way, and to me it's all bullshit at the end of the day, excuse my language. But it's gotten us nowhere.
Right.
And I feel like we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch the game plan up, because what's been happening before, it's not working. So I don't see what's wrong with it. I got family that's black, and vice versa. Some of us don't like us, but some of them love us. So, you know, there's bad apples on both sides, man, but I think we need to come together no matter what. Not just only black or brown, but all races. That way we can come together and conquer, you know?
Now, just to touch on this real quick, like, we're in Long Beach right now, right?
Yeah.
And in Long Beach, there's a huge rivalry between black gangs and Hispanic gangs, right? There's racism that's going on, and it's like that in different cities. South Central might be out there in Orange County too, right? But one thing we can all agree on is that black and brown, we're the ones filling up the prison system.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're the ones that get killed by cops. There's an agenda to kill black and brown people in America. Yeah. We go through the same oppression. Yeah. So with that being said, we have to unite as a people, or we're gonna die as a people.
Yes, sir. I agree. I agree. I'll say this, and I'll ask you: to brown, black, white, Asian, don't matter. Do you want your kid to go through what we're going through today? We gotta do something, man. Everybody, I'm calling out everybody. We gotta make changes. Love each other, man. But come together, learn. Let's educate each other in the histories. We gotta start somewhere. Let's break the cycle, or it's either that it's gonna keep happening, man. Plain and simple. We gotta do something today.
Now you mentioned black, brown, Chinese, white, right? All races, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though.
Because you know what? I apologize. I used to have a hateful mind.
Right.
I used to not like people.
Right.
But it got me nowhere, man. Nowhere. And by me, I say with love, man, love conquers all. Try it. Give it a try. Tell me what you think. For everybody.
Now when it comes to the love, right? This is what I'm gonna say. Is that okay? When it comes to like oppression, right? The Chinese, whites, Arabs, East Indians, they don't go through our struggle. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the police brutality, that doesn't hit the Chinese neighborhoods. That doesn't hit the Arab neighborhoods, East Indian neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Right. When it comes to the prisons, we're the ones that fill up those prisons. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this. We have to learn to love one another.
Definitely.
Black and Hispanic people, we have to love each other.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have a hatred towards each other.
Right.
The Chinese, they straight in their communities.
Right.
The Arabs, they're straight in their communities. Right. They live with each other. They're separate from everybody, and they dwell with each other. You know what I'm saying? But us, we kill each other, we murder each other, we sell each other drugs. There's a hatred between us. So, wouldn't you say, rather than giving your love to everybody, we should give our love to each other.
I can say that definitely. But to add on to that, not only to the black, but why not ourselves?
Right.
Brown.
Right.
It starts. We can't help someone out if we can't help ourselves out. We gotta work on ourselves also, because we have dysfunctions too. Let's keep it real. But I agree though. We got us in black. Now think about what if we do? What if it does happen? What if it gets stronger and stronger? Imagine what will happen if brown and black fully unites. What do you think will happen in the world? That's all.
So now, with that being said, I'm gonna end the interview with that. Man, I appreciate the interview, man. Moses, man, that was hard.